So, you're finally getting to play D&D instead of being the Dungeon Master, and you're sitting down to make a character for the first time, and none of the classes or races are inspiring you to dungeon delve. What are you gonna do? Well, Kobold Press has your back with a handbook for heroes with homunculi and hepatitis. The alliteration joke is getting hard to keep up. Just start the video. The Midgard Heroes Handbook is a third-party expansion for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition by the ever-fantastic Kobold Press. And it's now my favorite option for character creation. It's like you took Volo's Guide to Monsters and Xanathar's Guide to Everything and put them in a blender. It has 15 new races and subraces, 20 backgrounds, over 4 dozen subclasses, tons of feats and new types of magic, and almost 300 spells. I've always complimented Kobold Press's material with how content-dense it is, but they keep surprising me with how much they managed to pack into it. There's no way I could cover everything in one video, so I'm just going to cover some of my favorite things the book has to offer. I'm a huge fan of the player races in this book, with my favorite having to be the Minotaurs, because I haven't seen many options for player Minotaurs that feel fun and interesting to play, and they absolutely nailed it with this one, integrating the parts of the Greek myth without it feeling out of place. It's great. I also like the Dampire, which are half vampire. I've always wanted to play a vampire, and now I can. Moving on to the subclasses, one of my favorite has to be the Ghost Knight Martial archetype. You get a ghost horse, it's fantastic. Also, another great one is the Griffin Knight archetype. You get a griffin. I think I just like having pets. There's also a lot of really weird and cool magic. You can turn people into werewolves, you can turn yourself into ham, if you're not careful. There's also a few new schools. Chaos Magic, which bards of entropy and entropy wizards employ. It's kind of like wild magic, but cooler. There's also Rune Magic and Ring Magic, which work in special ways, and I'm not sure I understand it yet, but I'll figure it out eventually. I honestly recommend getting this book just as highly, if not higher, than Xanathar's Guide or Volo's Guide, if you're a player or a dungeon master. It just has so many options for building player characters and NPCs that it deserves a place on any shelf. Anyway, I've been Spirit of the Dice, and I'll see you later, adventurers.